Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about Hinman's speech. It's important. We got not too long to go now, right? We've got about 16 days to go until January 19, a very important date when it comes to this particular lawsuit. A lawsuit which has been, the impact that it's had on the price and the value of Xrp over the course of 2021 was incredible. But as we edge closer and closer to a conclusion to what feels like it's been 10 years in the making, when really it's just been 1 year, have a look at this, right? So this was 4 days after Hinman's speech. Notice the impact it had, manifested in the tweet. The FinCEN declaration of Xrp as a virtual currency gave many investors clarity. Who would know if 5 years later the SEC would claim those same sales by Ripple were also unregistered securities. So you can see here, this was by FinCEN, already signed an agreement with Ripple Inc. allowing them to continue their Xrp sales. If Xrp is an unlicensed security, then FinCEN now has to explain why they signed an agreement allowing the sale of the said unlicensed securities. That's never going to happen. Xrp isn't a security. Now, this was back in 2018, which around that time in 2018, there were rumors circulating about, the SEC potentially going after Xrp, which didn't come to fruition. But funny enough, December 2020, out of nowhere, boom, security lawsuit upon Ripple and Xrp. So how, a settlement or a win for me, in my opinion, and it's a personal opinion, because there has been too much that has happened, too much that has gone on since that date that it was named not a security, that there are going to be so many other different parties involved in potential countersuits, them potentially having to explain themselves. FinCEN would be one. And I just don't see it happening. Not to mention the repercussions for the entire crypto industry should SEC win. However, even if I wasn't an XRP holder, I have mentioned on the channel time and time again that when you look at the facts of what has been presented so far, a settlement or a win appears to be the only way. But I would love to know in the comments what you think. Do you think that the SEC has any chance? And what percentage maybe you think that they do? Now, 445 million XRP moved by Ripple and Anon Whale as XRP price expected to spike in April 2022. Now, we keep monitoring this and we keep monitoring Whale Alert about what's going on, what is happening. Touched on it yesterday. Now, it's interesting that, some people are starting to speculate of a XRP price rise by April. The reason for that is now that a lot of people are assuming that the case will settle or win for Ripple by April. Now, while those timelines are okay, for me, what's more important is what is going on behind the scenes. What's going on behind the scenes is there is a lot of transactions and a lot of movement happening out there. That gives me a lot of confidence about what XRP is going to do in 2022. Speculation on when the case can settle, out of our control. We can't really control that. Speculations on, particular exchanges relisting, it's out of our control. But what is in our control is to monitor different wallets and different things that are happening out there, just to get a feel for what the movement is looking likely, when it comes to the whales, when it comes to XRP. And it's looking very, very positive by the transaction volumes and what is going on behind the scenes. And the fact that a lot of them are going off the exchange. That there is yet again another big sign that it's very positive for the future of the coin throughout 2022. Now, El Salvador president issued 6 big Bitcoin predictions as the price of Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP limp into 2022. Now, look, El Salvador was definitely one of those things that was a positive. Definitely a positive in 2021. El Salvador buying so much crypto. I think that was very positive for the industry. Now, the president is saying that it will double to 100,000. I mean, no, I mean, I'm sure that for the amount that they've bought, it will be something that they're going to really look forward to, when Bitcoin does eventually get to 100,000. And by the way, Bitcoin getting to 100,000 and the entire industry growing is not, it's simple mathematics, right? There's only 21 million supply. There's only, 7 billion people on Earth. Of course, the price is going to rise, right? I mean, if you have time on your side and you're not impatient and you don't let your own personal expectations of what things should be get in the way, then yeah, you will see the day that Bitcoin goes to over 100,000 and beyond. Now, XRP, Uniswap, RV, like all very important, there's heaps of analysts and people talking about them. When we're talking about XRP, we will talk later on about the prices and the charts at the moment of where we're at and where could we go. But it's interesting that XRP is now more and more increasing on Google searches. It's more and more people are wanting to know more about it, what's going on, what is happening with it. And they've seen the time length that it's been in a lawsuit, and they know that this year is the year where that lawsuit is going to end. And so it is starting to become really, really exciting. Now, if you are new to XRP, just came across the channel, make sure to check out ripple.com and go through it, right? Learn as much as you can about it. But because, there's no reason for me to assume that you're all already well knowledged on what Ripple is and what XRP is. So if you are brand new, if your friend told you about it, go check it out at ripple.com, and make sure when it comes to the socials that you follow the socials, because there is a lot coming. Like, there is a lot coming from financial institutions, on-demand liquidity, the hub, the liquidity hub that is launching, and just in general, right? There's always lots and lots of exciting things that are shared across social media, and social media is the first place that you'll probably get the alert, and then you can go and read the article, like the evolving future of tokenizations, a great article that was written a couple of I think 4 or 5 months ago from Ripple. But check it out, right? Get knowledge and follow them on LinkedIn, because on LinkedIn they actually do a really, really good job at explaining what they're up to, what they do, how they do it. The global shift to explore CBDCs. There's some good stuff here. Some really, 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 really good stuff. So make sure you watch it. Now, FX Street, I told you, right? I mean, that they change their mind daily, right? One day they're saying it could go down as low as, 60 cents, and now XRP price is presented a long opportunity for Ripple bulls at 87 cents. That's the unfortunate when you only pick one source to give you your information. This is what happens, right? Within 24 hours, a complete shift in how they are, perceiving XRP. But that's the reason why, you got to get as much information from everybody and then make up your own mind, because only you can do that. Now, when we look at this and we look at this particular breakout and where we're going as far as what we're going to be doing, I'll cover that off. At the moment today, we're sitting at 83 cents, 1.12% down, but really nothing has gone up or down today. It's been very, 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 very flat. But the important thing to remember is that we are in this particular panel, in this particular channel. And in this particular channel, you can see that at 80 cents will be the support. Now, if we have found at this particular price range support, then this particular chart will follow through perfectly. However, right now, and especially with the amount of consecutive days that we've had where the price hasn't gone up or down, it's hard to think that, there isn't the possibility that it could go down to 72, 74 cents. So patience at the moment is critical, because nothing is happening at the moment. So I really, really want you guys to be patient until there is a clear signal of what is happening. We know what the future long term looks like, right? $15 to $16 throughout this bull run. Yes, there's no doubt, from my personal opinion, about where we are heading. But to get yourselves the best entry point, you're gonna need to have some patience, because right now, if you zoom out all the way to how we're gonna get to about $17, it all makes sense based on previous charts, previous things that have happened. History will repeat itself, and we will go towards double digits. $15 to $16. But right now, as far as the entry point, patience, because you could be getting yourself a bargain if you just have a little bit of patience. And so at the moment where we're at and where we're going, it could go either way. If we do go down, like if we decided like the market is really going to shift and it's going to have a temporarily it's going to go down, then it would go down potentially all the way to 60 cents flat, right? I don't think we're going to get to 55 again. But right now, the reason why I'm saying this to you is because I want you to be open-minded about all possibilities at all time, not to just always be positive that the price is going to go up because you want it to go up. Be ready and be liquid for anything. And most of all, have patience, right? Because the patience will be rewarded, because what XRP will do in 2022 and what will happen once the case settle, a Ripple IPO, liquidity hub, more CBDCs, on-demand liquidity, it is going to be a phenomenal year. But the patience, it will be your biggest asset. You think that what you hold in your crypto portfolio is your biggest asset? No. Having an open-minded approach and having patience will be your biggest 2022 assets. If you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.